Hi, and welcome to the assembly video of this custom flotation aid. This video has 7 segments, starting with an introduction, which is the video we're in now, an inflating device, which will talk about how to properly inflate the device and assess whether the device has been properly inflated, part identification, assembling the seat, attaching the seat to the sides, attaching the seat to the back, and then a conclusion to wrap it all up. Please feel free to pause this video at any time, or rewind if you need more instructions. This is segment 2 of our assembly video, which is about properly inflating the device. It's very important to properly inflate the device before putting the user in the device, or even finish assembling. This is because when you're tightening straps, it's very important to tighten straps to the appropriate dimensions of an inflated device. To test whether a device is inflated or not, use a simple 2-finger test. This is just pushing on it lightly to see if you're depressing the device. You can tell in this video that my fingers are pushing down a significant amount on the flotation tube. This means the device is not properly inflated. To properly inflate the device, come over to this top flap, which you can peel up and see that there is this inflation tube. To inflate the device, you simply unscrew it and using a bicycle pump or your lungs, put air back into the device. Pause the video now and do this. Now that we've returned from inflating the device, you can do the 2-finger test again and see whether the device is fully inflated. Lightly depressing, you can see that my fingers are no longer pressing as much into the device. This means the device is fully inflated and ready for the next step. This is segment 3, part identification. For assembling this device, you will need 2 tools, a standard pair of house scissors, and at least 3 long zip ties. The 3 long zip ties are optional, but are very helpful for assembling this device. This device has 7 unique parts. The first is the flotation tube. You can see it's this big U-shaped flotation tube that provides the basis of the design. The second segment is the seat, found here. The seat should be constructed according to the construction manual. The third section is the PVC crossbar. That is this PVC crossbar that has 2 T-shaped ends with a buckle in the middle. There are 4 unique straps that can be quite confusing, so we'll be sure to go over them in quite detail. The first is the side T-shaped strap. This is the strap that looks like a T-shape and has a male buckle on one end, a female buckle on the other, and a loop coming out the middle of it. This is going to go around the arms of the device to hold on one of the sides of the seat. The next buckle we're going to talk about is the side circle buckle. This is a fairly simple buckle, as it is about 44 inches long and has a female buckle on one end and a male buckle on the other. The 2 straps that comprise the back of the device are the under back strap, that is essentially a long piece with 2 male ends on either side. The last set of straps are the over back straps, which are identified by having a loop on one end and a female buckle on the other. If at any point you need more clarification as to the names or the construction of any of these straps, please refer to the construction manual. This is segment 4 of assembling the seat. The first step is to make sure you properly orient the seat. The proper orientation of the seat is to essentially lay it out and make sure that the Velcro on this gray strap at the bottom is face up, and that the sewed-in strap on the bottom of the seat is down. This is so that assembly will be done correctly and can be easily inserted into the device. After the seat is properly oriented, we are going to go ahead and do the side straps. To do these, you will need the T-shaped buckle. It's very important that you orient these in the correct way. Lay your T-shaped strap parallel to the PVC side. The female section of the buckle should be on the inside, and the male section of the buckle should be on the outside of the seat. This is so when you buckle around the sides, the outside of the buckle will be in the correct place. In order to thread this tongue through the PVC pipe, you will need one of your zip ties from earlier. Thread the zip tie through the loop and tighten. The idea with the zip tie is to essentially create a needle that will allow you to thread it through the PVC more easily. Do this now. tongue is through the PVC, go ahead and cut the zip tie. You are now done with this side of the device. Go ahead and repeat for the other side, making sure that the female part is in the inside of the seat and the male part is on the outside. You can see I've already gone ahead and threaded the zip tie. Go ahead and thread it through the PVC device. Pause your video and do this now. Once the two side straps have been threaded through the PVC, it's time to do the back strap. Go ahead and take the under back strap, which you will remember has the two male ends. Be sure to take off one of the male ends so we will be able to thread it through the PVC. Take your remaining zip tie and essentially wrap it around the end. You will note there's no loop, but if you tighten it, it will still hold on to the end of the strap. Once your strap has been threaded through the PVC, go ahead and take your scissors from earlier and cut off the end of the zip tie. Making sure to straighten out the strap as much as possible, go ahead and thread on the other end of the male strap. Your seat is now fully constructed and ready for assembly. Your seat is now fully assembled and ready for installation in the device. We are now starting section 5, which is attaching the seat, the sides. For this segment, you will need the flotation device, the seat constructed in the last video, and the two circle side buckles. It's important to move the buckles out of the way so they won't be in your way while you're working. This includes the yellow leg strap, the green and the blue straps, and then try to sort of tuck the central red strap underneath the side. That will give you a clearer area to work. Next, you want to move your seat in exactly the same orientation as discussed. Picking it up and putting it into the seat. Double check to make sure that the Velcro is face up in the device. The first thing to buckle is the T-shaped buckle. Thread the male side underneath the device and loop it around the side of the seat. Buckle it in the first loop of the side buckle, or side strap. Do this for both sides. Once your two T-shaped buckles are in place, go ahead and grab your two side circle buckles. First, you're going to take this loop on the inside of the T-shaped buckle and thread the female buckle through it. Threading the male side around the outside, you're going to buckle it through the side strap, like so. Repeat for the other side, making sure that the female buckle is on the inside and the male buckle is on the outside. This is for easy tightening. Once all four buckles have been attached, be sure to check the proper orientation. On the left side of the seat, you should have the T-shaped buckle connected through the first loop on the side strap, and the last loop on the side strap should have the side circle buckle of the left side of the seat. Likewise, on the right side, through the first loop of the side strap should be the T-shaped strap buckle. On the last loop of the side strap should be the side circle buckle. Make sure that these are both firmly clipped and then also tightened. To tighten, take the male end and pull gently. You want to double check all four sides to make sure that they are tightened as much as possible. To check to see if your straps are properly tightened, go ahead and use two fingers and pull up gently. If you can sort of gently slide your fingers underneath them and pull up, then you know that the strap is properly tightened. This is segment 6, attaching the seat back. You should have already completed attaching the seat sides. In addition to the previously completed section, you will also need the two over back straps. These are the ones with the female buckle on one end and the loop on the other. For installing this segment, it's important to basically clear out the area you're working in because it can get quite confusing with the number of straps back there. On the back of the seat, you will note that we've already threaded through the under back strap, which has 2 male buckles, 1 on each side. First, thread the male buckle through the loop on the over back straps. Do this for each side. Once you've threaded the looped end of the over back strap around the male end of the under back strap, it's now time to loop it around the back of the seat. Be sure to loop the female end, so the over back strap, underneath the red chest strap, underneath the yellow leg strap, and to the right hand side, so the outside of the back strap on the back. Reach your arm under to pick up the male end and clip to perform a loop. It's very important not to tighten this until you've clipped the other side. Repeat this for the other side. Loop the end of the over back strap around the male end of the other side of the under back strap. Thread the over back strap over the red chest strap, under the yellow leg strap, and to the left-hand side or the outside of the green back strap. Reach your arm under and grab the male end. Clip on the end. Once both straps are buckled, now you can gently tug on each side to tighten the back. Once everything is tightened, go ahead and put the leg strap back in the middle and the 2 shoulder straps in the middle. You're now ready for conclusion and prepping the device for putting it in the water. This is section 7, conclusion, which is prepping the device for the water. You should have already completed steps 2 through 6 to have assembled the complete device. For this segment, you will need the completed device plus the PVC crossbar. To prep the device for the water, go ahead and put the PVC crossbar right in between these side buckles. Buckle in each side. To put the PVC crossbar in its proper place. Take the yellow leg strap, making sure it's untangled, and clip it to the Velcro. This is so that when the user is clipped into the device, once the user is clipped into the device, you can easily remove it and have the proper positioning. Lastly, before putting the user in the device, clip the gray strap together. You're now ready for putting the user into the device.